loved it. But joining us on the sofa now, we've got Hannah and Jamie,
Hello.
a.k.a.
Hello.
Quiet Houses. What?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
So,
intro.
for people that don't know who you are, can you describe your sound, what you're about, and this is the full band?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, this is the full band. Just the two of us. We do sometimes play with like a bigger band. But
Oh,
like,
do you?
Yeah, we
You
do.
know,
tease.
for a special occasion. Not
Yeah.
this isn't a special occasion, of
No,
course.
no.
This is a wonderful
You're
occasion.
live on the
but-
internet, so
I know, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, we're an indie folk duo. That's what we would say.
Yeah.
Indie folk, indie, pop.
folk. You know,
Um,
like Laura Marling type stuff. We like Bon
Yeah.
Iver. We like that kind
Yeah.
of thing.
like a
and then-
trickling
Phoebe
stream.
Bridges.
The
like,
music
like a
goes by.
trickling stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to describe it.
Oh, it's
Thanks.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I've been listening to it today and just so relaxed.
Aw,
thanks,
thanks.
It's
man.
like a lavender coated love stream for me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Wow,
Thanks so
the
much.
quote's
It's
coming in. I love it.
delightful.
Yeah,
I
high
love it.
praise.
So you guys met at school when you were in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
That's right.
How old were you two?
Oh well, this is when it probably gets a bit weird. I mean, we've probably known each other since we were 5.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
delightful.
Or
Yeah.
just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to school in Edinburgh together, and then we both came to Manchester. Jamie did the RNCM conservatoire guitar thing, and I just did a normal music degree. So we kind of didn't intend to come to Manchester together, but then ended up making music together.
So did you know you were both planning to come to Manchester together?
Yeah.
We were both planning to go to Manchester, but not like together, I would say. It wasn't
No.
like, let's both go to Manchester.
Oh, I don't know, yeah.
But yeah, glad we did. Love it here.
It's good. It's a good city.
Yeah, I'm glad you've settled well in here.
Yeah.
And I heard though that the music you guys make wasn't always what you're interested in, because like you're more classically trained, Hannah.
Yeah,
and
that's
you're
what
a
I
Jimmy
started.
Page boy.
Yeah, originally I was like really into kind of Led Zeppelin and stuff. Just wanted to play rock music, but I don't know. Just kind of mellowed out a bit in my old age, maybe. You know?
Your old age? How old are you?
Yeah, 22. You know?
Yeah, you say one of your songs like you says I feel old at 22, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's not old.
Yeah, I don't.
You're not allowed to
Yeah.
say that. Like, if you think that's old, like I'm on death's door. I'm so damn old.
Yeah, man.
Oh, lavender coated love stream. Oh, this is going to be creamy.
Wow.
Keep it in your pants, Crimson Cabby.
My goodness.
That's what I say.
Crimson
Um,
Cabby.
Crazy Cabby. What I also think is delightful, and I don't know if you're comfortable with me saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. You two are together, yes?
Yeah, we are. We are.
Oh,
Just to add to the tweeness.
Let's
Yeah.
just drink that into it. This is a bloody adorable. How, like, can I ask how long you've been together?
Yeah, well, nearly-ish 6 years. So
Wow.
quite
So
a while.
since you were 5, because you're so young.
Yeah, since we were 5.
yeah.
You're 11 now. Can't wait to drink. I hope it's fun.
Yeah, I know. I bet.
So yeah,
Oh,
a long time.
But it's
That's-
good. We have to like write separately and like do a lot of things separately
Yeah.
because otherwise it gets a bit much. You know,
I-
just like
I can
doing
imagine.
stuff together.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to be careful.
And we live together as well. Just the two of
Oh,
us. So it's
wow.
like we
It's,
work
it's a
together.
bit intense.
You put a
Yeah.
lot into this, haven't you guys?
Yeah.
It's
I hope
our
it works out.
careers, lives, and so not to put pressure on you. Don't go
We'll
home
be
worried now.
fine, we'll be fine.
But
Yeah,
this is
so-
no, it's lovely, but it must be weird because then it's so intimate. If you're writing a song, you're being like, "That's about me, isn't it?"
Yeah,
Is it
well, that's just kind of off
awkward?
bounds. We just don't do that, I think. And
No.
also, that would be boring because we've been together for 6 years. It's like, who wants to hear about our like really stable relationship? It's like
Me.
it's not really very good.
I've been listening to "Red" by Taylor Swift for the past week, and I
Yeah,
need something
so
that's
have
going
I,
to tell me
to
there's
be fair.
hope.
Oh man,
So have I.
it's been good.
So yeah.
Damn you, Jake Gyllenhaal! How did you do that? But yeah, so. But then in a way, then what do you draw upon? Can you draw upon past relationships? Is it ever awkward when you go like, who's this bitch?
Yeah,
Like-
no, that sometimes gets a bit awkward. But like, we make a lot of stuff up, to be honest.
Oh really?
Or
yeah,
just
write about other
takes
people.
write about our friends, and then they're like,
And
"Is
their
that song about
relationship
me?" And I'm
problems.
like, "No, I promise."
Definitely
not
not.
at all."
It's just the same name and exact description.
Exactly, yeah, because we do get quite specific as well in our lyrics, so it can be, that can be difficult.
Is
Mhm.
Paul based on a real person then?
Yeah, kind of. So it was like
Yeah.
conversations. A couple of people that I knew quite well, and like spoke to them about their experiences.
So Paul's-
growing up.
Sort of, if you don't know Paul, is about a slightly, it's like, I guess an alcoholic sort
Yeah.
of dad.
Yeah.
But it's kind of in a charming way. It's like, he's an alcoholic, but I have a good time.
Yeah,
Uh,
kind of.
Sort
yeah.
of thing. I like the line where it says, feeding baked beans to the cat.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
That's a true story.
Jamie.
That was one of my friends telling me
Used-
about that.
Used to
like,
do that.
Yeah.
That's can't be good for the cat or the beans.
Yeah, I know.
know.
I know.
Oh,
But anyway.
dearie blue and me. Well, because we're blessed that you're a couple. I thought we could play
Oh,
a little
no.
game
Oh no!
of
Here we go.
Mr. and Mrs. to
Oh,
find out
God.
how well you two know each other. So if you both want to take a whiteboard
Okay.
and you both want to take a
Okay.
pen, I figured we'd get to know each other. If you twitchers, you have any Mr. and Mrs. questions, do get them in, because we rarely get this opportunity. And my goodness, we want to make them suffer
Abuse it,
before we
yeah.
let them perform.
Fair enough.
Absolutely.
So here's the first question. I guess we can do this one. This can be a question for Hannah. I want you to write down your ultimate pet peeve.
Oh.
And you've also got to write
Where
down
do
what
I
you
begin?
think is Hannah's ultimate pet
So I've
peeve.
got to guess what Hannah's ultimate
Guess.
pet peeve about.
You've been in a relationship for 6 years, mate. You must have absolutely driven her
Is
up
it,
the
is, it,
wall.
is it just in general or just specifically about me?
Well, no, it's in general, so it can be whatever you think is her most biggest pet peeve. If you
Okay,
think it's
okay.
you, go ahead.
Oh wait, so
then-
I have to write.
You write down
Okay.
what the answer
I think
is,
it's quite
and
I think
Jamie's
we
got
got
to
it.
try and write down what he thinks it is, and we'll see if they match.
About me.
Yes.
Okay,
So what you
got
think
it.
is Hannah's
Okay.
biggest pet peeve? Don't worry, the opportunity will swing right round for you to have a go. Yeah, I have done this before with bands that aren't together. So, I mean, it's great that you're a couple. I've been waiting for this to happen. We got new whiteboards, especially for it. Yes, we did. Thanks for that, producer Maisie, sat in the corner there. Because for some reason, everything goes missing here. A little behind the scenes thing. If you ever leave your phone here, say goodbye. So yeah, have you both written something down?
Yeah. I don't know
Okay.
what you're gonna say.
Well, Jamie, I want you to reveal what you think is Hannah's pet peeve. Show it to the camera there.
Which
That
one?
camera.
That one. So
No.
I had like a pair of old Adidas Samba shoes.
I'm glad you said Adidas, because just my Samba shoes. It's a very specific pair of shoes.
Yeah, no,
There's
I
Samba
had a
in
pair of
these
shoes that I
Oh,
use
your
for
samba dancing that you
for,
do.
for
Yeah.
samba dancing that Hannah just like hated, and
Yeah.
I don't know why I kept wearing them, but I did, and it could be those.
I
that
like
was
a good pair
that
of
was on the.
Sambas.
I do too, but this particular pair were they kind of started to smell a bit, and I just
It was more
grew-
the scent than the style.
yeah, probably, and I just was a bit attached to them, and I don't really know why. So I think it could be that.
Oh, I'm
but-
lucky that you've accepted that it was wrong.
yeah, no, I've moved
Coulda
on.
washed them.
I've accepted it, but yeah,
It's good. I can't wait to see that in a song in a few years.
yeah,
It'd be
definitely.
should've
great.
written
Once,
that.
once you guys have probably recovered from it. And Hannah, can you reveal
I
what
wish
the...
I'd gone for that now, but probably just is a classic, but it's tidiness. When you're with
Tidiness.
together all the time.
Oh,
But
there
you
we
know.
go. Everyone has different levels in a couple. You either got to go down to their level or up to the other level. Okay, so we've done that. What is... This is for Hannah this time. You got.
Okay.
I want to know Jamie's hangover cure. His ultimate hangover cure.
Oh.
Have you got any questions in for her? People are just very excited that we've got the whiteboards back. I know, guys. It's great. It's
They're pretty
all this
cool.
technology that we've got. We're live on Twitch and we're using bloody whiteboards. Because you know what? Sometimes the old stuff's the best stuff. Next week, stamp collecting.
yeah,
Have you both written something down?
yeah.
I'm writing down lots of things for this one.
Writing down lots of things. Because do you nurse Jamie when he's on the hangover?
No, Jamie's the worst hangovers of anybody I know.
Oh.
So yeah, he's got
So he's the dad out of pool, is he?
yeah, that's
something
Jamie
like that.
actually.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
No, Jamie has apparently he's got this syndrome called Gilbert syndrome.
I
Which
don't think
basically
I
means
do.
you
I think I
have-
just drink too much. but-
Yeah.
That's his excuse. But it means that you get like really bad. Your liver can't process it, so
Or
he has like
something.
2
Goodness.
pints and he's like gone. So
Not
as
like-
a
not like
curse-
God.
Lightweight. He
Yeah,
said this
I'm a
on the first
lightweight.
day. I've got this thing.
Well, I just put impossible
Impossible.
because I just can't cure a hangover. It lasts all day. And I have to
Really?
go to sleep the next. Like, it's just
Hollyoaks Omnibus for me. For some
Really?
reason, watching that
Oh, actually,
shite
I'm
makes the world seem better.
fair enough.
I'm changing my answer.
Oh, whoa! Hey,
I-
that's not the
I didn't
game.
mean to reveal my. I shouldn't have revealed
what
my
was it? What
answer.
was your original
Well,
answer?
the original answer was just like loads of Coke, not as in cocaine, as in Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Let's write it. Let's
Coca-Cola.
write some phone.
No,
That
because
could be
you've got
good. That could be
a Coke addiction to Coca-Cola, and
Yeah.
then
Well,
Burger King.
I quite like the stuff myself. Oh wait, so I forgot to use the microphone, which is exactly what I told you just before we went live. Let's do another one. I enjoyed this.
Okay.
Okay, this I don't want to do this to you, mate. Okay, favorite takeaway. Favorite takeaway.
Favorite takeaway.
Yeah,
Wait, so
Hannah's
who's
favourite one.
Well, I've got to guess Hannah's favorite.
Hannah's
takeaway.
favorite one. Yeah.
Oh, that's
You live
difficult.
together. You know.
Yeah,
You
I
order food
know.
together.
I know, but
Cheeseball 78 says yogurt for me, or ice cream and weed.
fair enough.
We don't encourage that
Don't
on
do drugs,
Scruff
kids.
of the Neck, but
Yeah.
damn, you're cool, aren't
What did you get? Did you
Cheeseball?
get like takeaway ice cream? Is that a thing?
You can get
You just-
takeaway out. You can
you
get
just go
anything
to-
taken
well, I
away
guess you
now,
can,
mate.
but would you not just like go to? No, it's fine.
Because it's a
Cheese ball, I
takeaway, mate.
respect
You want to
that, that's
stay
fine.
indoors,
Yeah,
you get your
yeah,
dressing
yeah,
gown
yeah,
on.
okay,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah,
pop
yeah,
down to
someone-
co-op like that.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay, so what's
Hannah's
ultimate
favourite takeaway?
Being like, oh, she
think
wants some
she
comfort food, but
likes-
for some reason she's
Yeah.
lost her voice and can't communicate with you. What are you gonna get to spoon her to health?
I don't know. Hannah likes pizza.
Okay, you got my
I'll put
pizza.
pizza.
Come on, Jamie.
Giving it away. What have you got, Hannah?
Hannah does like pizza. What do
I
you
would
like?
go for V-Revs round the corner.
Oh,
the vegan
that's
one
pretty
there.
good.
I'm not vegan, but it's amazing.
But it does make you
It
feel
is
superior
so
to everyone
good.
else when you eat it.
It is so
Yeah.
good.
You're like, I'm eating the world healthy.
But also
Cheers,
you
Greta.
feel really bad as well. It's like it's
Yeah.
great because it's so like
Yeah, it's so bad for
it's
you.
so bad for
Oh,
you.
it's
so
And
good.
it's all- but it's
to
so
make
good
it
for the
taste
planet.
good.
Oh,
They have to put a
They
lot
do.
of. It's just salt in it.
It's
That's all
great.
it is. It's
Yeah.
salt.
it's great.
Okay, Hannah, I'm gonna be cruel to you on this
That's fine.
one. Who would play Jamie in a film about him?
Who would play Jamie? Oh my
Hard.
god.
Wait,
Wait,
that's
do
a
I get
really
to do I
hard
get to
question.
guess as
You-
well?
You get to write who you think would play you. So this is you being a bit big-headed and Hannah potentially being very offensive or complimentary.
I don't know if I can do that.
So it's good fun, this though, isn't it?
I want to think of an insulting one, but I can only think of someone that would be a compliment.
Oh, don't do that. Everyone will be
Aw,
like,
they don't want a
"Ugh,
compliment."
No, no.
If you say Jake Gyllenhaal, it'd be very funny because he's
I'd
bad.
Like, I'd like what's his name?
He's very good in that Spider-Man film, though.
What's
First If
the-
Note
what-
does a good vegetarian burger. Thanks, Johnny Apocalypse.
Oh,
Has anyone's
cheers,
got
man.
any vegan recommendations? We had it last week, and for some reason we're doing it again this
Where's
week.
13th note? Eddie Redmayne.
Eddie
I will
Redmayne.
take. I'm gonna write that
Do you know
right
what?
down.
That's
not-
I'm gonna write that
that's
down.
not
I know.
bad.
See, I think you look a little bit like young Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting.
Oh my
But
god!
that's a
Oh my
big
goodness! I'm gonna
Oh.
write them both down. Yeah. man.
Hello, handsome.
That,
Tasty, tasty.
I
Yeah,
think it's
okay.
the hair.
Do you know what we've got one sent in from Crimson Cabby, and I quite like this one. What band or song does the other one love that you can't stand, but you compromise?
Oh, this is
So-
quite good.
So
is
this will be
quite
Oh, I
Hannah's
know.
one. So you got to guess a one.
I've
that
got to
Hannah-
guess something that Hannah hates, but I love, or
Or
that I
that
love, but
Hannah loves, but you
hates.
just like. Ugh.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then I'll do one
And
for
then
you.
and then we'll move on from being extra coupley.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Nah, no,
We're
it's
all
fine,
gonna
it's good,
hug.
It's good. It's good.
And then we'll name our first child Jack. I think that's a good idea.
yeah,
no,
I mean,
We'll move on from that, I guess. Tom Holland is quite a nice one as well from Crimson Cabby.
yeah.
You're doing all right, mate.
Nah,
Someone did this to me. It was
Right.
grim. It was a grim reality of realising what I look like to other people. God.
Yeah.
So what have you gone for?
Jamie loves girl band. I don't really like girl band. There's a song called "Why They Hide Their Bodies Under My Garage" that you listen
Yeah.
to
Do you know a girl band?
non-stop.
I know some girl bands, yeah.
Not a girl band specifically. But
Yeah, I know. I'm playing with you,
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
good,
I
though.
need to listen to them more. I've
They're
heard
good.
good things.
They're
And
good.
They
Hannah
are really
hates
good. No,
them.
they
Hannah
are
hates
really
them.
good. I think it's just how many times I've heard it now.
Yeah.
Because you tell
I
everyone
know.
it's your favorite song ever, and then play it all the time.
It's pretty
nice.
good.
I respect
Pretty
that.
good.
You do you, mate.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and
thanks, man.
what's one that Hannah?
Well, I
plays
don't know,
it?
because I kind of like 1D.
Yeah. Oh.
Like,
1D, you're
One
clearly
1D.
a fan.
I'm
Oh.
down with it. One Direction
Yeah.
is to give them their full
There
title.
wasn't a Scottish person in One Direction. There wasn't.
No.
So if they
there
get
wasn't.
back together, you can be like, lads, let's sort this
Yeah.
out properly.
Yeah, could do.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
This could
That'd be
happen.
good. Yeah, I don't know.
You got
but
the
just-
looks, Eddie. Eddie Redmayne, you're doing fine.
My goodness.
There we go.
My
I mean,
goodness.
imagine if that broke up the band.
My head's not going
I
to fit out
know.
the
He
door.
left me for Harry Styles. I mean, great folk song though.
Fair enough.
The
Yeah.
lovely folk song. So always a silver lining when it comes to folk. That's what I
Yeah,
always say.
definitely.
Do you know what? Let's do something a little bit more aggressive. Let's get into this.
Yeah,
Are you
good.
ready for
Yeah, go for it,
Forza?
Jamie.
Because you've
Aggression.
seen the fact that Big Image absolutely caned it before. They
yes.
went for the #1 spot and they got it. Are you good? Are you, who's going for it?
Jamie's going, I don't trust
James.
myself. There's too
I
much
don't think I
pressure
trust
with
myself
this.
either, to be honest. But
So
I'll give it a go.
I back you.
These are the scores at the moment. So
Oh,
obviously we
wow.
have a new
Some
high
strong
score,
scores.
146. So is there any bands there? Any artists you recognise?
Yeah, there's some names on there. There's some. Who
Kathy
was it from
Jane.
Larkins that
She's
did
great.
it?
Who was it from Larkins that did it? I think who.
It doesn't matter. It's not essential that I
Yeah,
know that.
I've
But I just
forgotten who
kind
did
of
it.
just when I like wipe the floor with that score, I wanna know.
You want to know? You want to know which
but that's
one?
fine. That's
so is that
fine.
who you aim for? You aim to beat Larkins?
I want to beat Larkins.
Okay,
I think that would
151.
be good.
It was Josh. That
It
It was
was
Josh,
Josh.
was it?
Josh, so
Okay.
there you
okay,
go.
Here we
the
go.
face of Larkins.
Here we go. The man himself.
Yes.
Oh no, the control's disconnected. This is
Oh no, well that's the disadvantage already. You have to play for the power of mind.
It'd probably be better to be honest. Is it,
Here we go.
how do they? Is it A to? It's
So
the
right
kind of
trigger will be
right
to
trigger,
accelerate,
I
left
don't
trigger's
think
to
you're going to
brake,
win, Jamie.
and then we're connecting.
this.
Big Daddy
Okay, we're
Alex is coming
connecting,
over
yeah,
to help us out. Thanks, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
He's letting us know all he does is go holding in the computer to connect it, but that's what good daddies do. Thanks, Big Daddy.
Brilliant. Okay.
Hands up, Twitch to Big Daddy Alex. Well done. There we go. That's, half a round of applause there. Well done. He gets paid anyway. It's fine. So you're ready for this? Let's do this. Okay, press A. Start this race. How confident are you feeling right now?
10 out of 10 confident.
10 out of 10 confident.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh, I respect this so much. This is so exciting. And as always, Twitchers, I want you to put this man off. So the more questions you get in, the better. Get them into me now. Hit me up. I want some odd questions for him. What do you think music smells like?
It smells like. I don't know. It depends on the music, really. Oh, yeah.
This is how I see the. This is how I see the questions.
It smells like burning tires.
Rage. What do you think your music smells like?
It smells like a candle. We have a lot of people like add us to playlists that they call like coffee and candles. So I think our music smells. Oh God. No.
Jamie, you're meant to go forwards.
Little cheat sheet there. Not sure I'm happy with this.
I'm gonna do that again. Like, oh, no.
No, you're not,
Jamie.
mate. I'm not allowing this.
yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
Because this could last forever.
How's the 10 out of 10 confidence going?
Yeah, that 10 out of 10 seems to be dropping slowly.
I've got this.
2 laps, to be fair to you. I mean, this is Nana pace right now. This is like, she's off to the shop, and we're not sure she's taking her pills today.
Okay, well. I'm still trying.
Here we go. How would you describe folk music in 3 words without using any instruments?
Oh God. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I think I need words of encouragement rather than.
Okay, here's one. What's your favourite biscuit?
My favorite biscuit is a ginger nut, probably. They're pretty good. Or like a Snickers. Does Snickers count?
Snickers do
That's
not
not a
count as a
biscuit.
biscuit, mate. Brohammer98 says, lookalikes from left to right, Logan Paul, Sam Fender, and Perry Edwards. Is that of us or all 3 you? I can't decide. Brohammer98, lookalikes from left to right. So am I on the left on the screen? Because I'm either... I thought I was Perry. But I mean, you're Sam Fender, mate. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Oh, Jamie.
Logan Paul.
Is it who's Logan Paul? Anna.
Yeah.
Sick.
No, I'm taking Perry then. Thanks, mate. I am fucking pretty.
Wait, am I only on my second lap?
Yep.
Oh, Jamie.
Here's another one. Favorite car?
Not this one.
Managed to swerve on a straight there. That Larkins type. Keep going. Keep
You
going.
have to keep going.
You can do this.
Is this like...
There
is
we
it-
go. That looked cool. That looked. I mean, turn it round.
Does
Go
it give up like in Mario Kart? Like
What's
if you take too
happening?
long? Oh,
Is a controller. The controller's took it out.
Jamie,
He's
that
gonna
was
tap out.
the worst thing.
Here we go.
Oh, no, I'm gonna
There we go. There we go. There we go. Keep accelerating.
Okay.
You go all terrain, mate. You do what you want to do. So, someone's asked Shag Mario Void, Logan Paul, Sam Fender, and Perry Edwards.
Oh, that's a good shout. I definitely marry Sam Fender.
Of course you would.
And
You'd hit him in a heartbeat now.
Oh, that's good. I definitely
Don't know where you're driving.
Nice
I've never seen this part of the track
off-piste.
before. It actually put you back on track.
It's like Mario Kart.
This is supposed to be a simulation, mate. Mario Kart is not like real life. How many bananas have you driven over that have caused a massive accident?
And none at the moment, but you know, it might change based on this.
M's asking if the Samba shoes are on.
The what? Sorry, the Samba shoes aren't on.
Do you know what? This game's really against you today. Do you know what? We'll call this an unfinished lap. And that's fair enough.
Is that the first unfinished lap?
I think it's the first one. We're going to have a non-A.
Oh.
But I don't think that was your fault. I
I'm
think
sorry,
the game
guys.
gets confusing.
I think it was completely
get
my
confusing.
fault. Let's not
I
beat around the
think Big
bush.
Daddy Alex was just not happy with you. You're taking his thunder. He doesn't want you to do it. You win style
Oh,
points.
thank
That's
you.
what Crimson
Thank you,
Cabbie
Crimson
says.
Cabbie.
That's
much,
lovely.
much appreciated, yeah.
So you got a couple of gigs coming up soon in December.
Yeah.
We have a headline in Manchester on the 5th of December at Gulliver's. So that'll be with the band and everything. So yeah,
Yeah,
start
we're
rehearsing
gonna
for that
do it with the
today.
band.
Who else is in the band? Are you also in a relationship with them?
Yeah, it's kind of incestuous. It's just like everyone's involved.
Look, if you want to be in the band, you have to sleep in the same bed, okay?
No,
No.
just people from people.
It depends, gig to
Yeah.
gig. Just
Gig to gig.
who's available.
You
know?
damn floozies.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
whoever wants to play with us, you come in. We're very happy. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And and then you're doing one in Edinburgh as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sneaky Pete's.
Sneaky Pete's
Oh,
and
that's
then
lovely.
fun.
So
It's fun.
is that nice to go back to like
Oh, yeah,
get
it's
the
so
fan
good.
base
Good.
up there?
Home crowd shows. Good fun.
Yeah, the best.
Good fun.
What's the difference between those two crowds, you reckon?
Well, in Edinburgh, mostly at the moment, it's Jamie's dad's friends that he buys lots of tickets for and forces them to come.
Well, not
That is
quite. We have
lovely.
some.
Are they
And,
watching
uh,
now?
I don't know.
Are they disappointed in your driving?
No, I
Come
don't
on,
think
Jamie's
so.
dad's friends.
Yeah. No, what was the question? Sorry.
Well, how the crowd's different?
Oh yeah, Edinburgh crowds are way too polite.
Yeah,
It's
they're
kind of
very,
weird.
Like,
Really?
Very quiet.
Yeah,
they like
they're
clap
too-
nicely at the end and then stop.
They're quite polite.
know.
But
he
we like Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Like, Edinburgh's great. You know, it's
Oh,
where
I
we're,
love it.
where we're
but
from.
yeah,
but
Manchester crowds, I'd say in general are better.
A little bit
more fun.
rowdy.
A little bit rowdier, yeah.
Like, yeah, nice.
Which
and
is obviously what you
encouraging.
want for our music, like a bit of rowdiness.
Oh, of course.
Essential.
I want tops off.
yeah.
In terms of your music as well, like the latest two singles are, I'd say, kind of bigger.
Yeah.
Would that be like it's
Yeah,
like
I'd say
Ocean
so.
Avenues and Cold Water Swimming? It's
Yeah,
especially production wise, it's
Yeah.
a bit
Definitely.
darker as well.
definitely.
Yeah.
Is that the direction you feel like you're going at the moment?
I think so.
Yeah,
we
definitely.
start. Hannah's really into like a lot of like dream pop stuff at the moment.
Yeah,
which is
I
kind of
love dream pop.
creeping in a little bit.
Nice.
which is
Mhm.
nice.
And you're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get that One Direction slant in there.
And I'm trying to get the 1D slant in, so you know it's a slow
we
process,
love pop
but we're
music
getting
though,
there.
so I'd say we're getting in a more produced, slightly more poppy style of writing rather than like the folk. We're still an indie folk band, but
Yeah.
more kind of pop melodies and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I guess it's just
It's good.
exploring how far you can push your sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Very
But I feel like we're
exciting.
coming into it now, finally. So
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
it's good.
delightful. We also sometimes, I don't know if you know this about me, guys, but I actually have a BTEC in tarot card reading.
No
No
way.
way.
I know.
Oh my god, I've
Wow.
actually never done this before.
No, well, this will be an experience. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to pick 3 cards, and I've got the option, and this has never happened because I've never had a couple. I can predict your love future or your musical future. So it's up to you guys what you want to go for.
Can we go for musical future?
Yeah.
I don't really want to.
I always offer the love one, to be honest, and no one ever goes, "Yeah, I want to
Fair
hear that,"
enough.
because no one wants me poking around in their love life.
Yeah.
Because I am like a northern Jeremy Kyle. I'll break you up and then shout at you. So here we go. So who wants to pick the first card?
I'll go for it.
Yes, confidence. I like it.
There we go.
Have a little look. Was it upside down?
It was upside
That
down.
does mean
Oh,
something
does that
different.
mean something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What, do you want to show me?
It doesn't look so good so far.
Deaf.
Death.
Here you go, guys. This is deaf, but it was upside down. So that changes the meaning. So upside down deaf in my eyes, because the BTEC wasn't very, do you know, it was one day. And it's a little man on an horse with a Yorkshire rose for some reason. So that means that maybe Yorkshire crowds are not going to go for you as much, you know. If people
Yeah.
go,
Can't win
Leeds,
them all.
Leeds, Leeds, you leave. But as it was upside down, who knows, you might be able to sort of win them over. Number two. Go on, Jamie, it's your go. So beware of Leeds so
Sweet,
far. That's
Okay,
what we
we
have.
have Leeds.
But I mean, this is your musical future. It's just about performances. It might just mean that
Okay. A wide Knight of Cups.
Knight of Cups.
That's quite
Oh, he's
strange.
looking quite charming, isn't he? Look at
quite
that little
strange.
man. I'd say that means Night of Cups. Have a couple of drinks on stage if you want to.
Fair
but
enough.
remember, because this is about like dying in Leeds, not too many, because they won't like it.
Okay.
Like dying on stage in Leeds, because you're really gonna have to work that crowd apparently, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
No.
But Leeds are a tough bunch, but that's okay.
Okay, here we go.
And it's the final card. Here we go. This will reveal all. It'll bring them all together. I'll be able to summarise your musical future.
It was upside down.
Oh, was
So
it?
that's different. And it was the sun.
This is very good. It's a naked little baba on a horse, which means your music's like a naked little baba on the horse. But
Wow.
so you've got new starts. That's what that means. It's upside down death. So there's new starts, there's new sounds, there's new things coming in.
New life.
You're gonna have a few drinks,
New
a few
direction.
celebrations in that sense. And look at that, a fruitful future, the sun, the life giver. It's all gonna come. The money, the fame, the future, the
Nice.
naked babies for some reason. They're
Wow.
all gonna flock to you. Be careful of those.
People are
but
slagging
otherwise,
off your B-Tech.
It's going to be great. I don't think B-Tech was super thorough, I'll be honest. That's
Oh.
Maisie who's doing that in the
Oh,
corner.
that's Maisie.
She produces the show.
Oh,
So in my eyes,
harsh.
it's your fault. But with that in mind, Maisie, is it time to wrap up? It's time to wrap up. I mean, I'm telling you how to do your job. Look at this, guys. You're a delight. That was amazing.
so
I'm
much for
very
having
excited
us.
to hear you guys because it's just beautiful. So, Maisie don't know shit. Take that. Thanks, Mum. So yeah, stick around, guys, because it's far less chaotic in a minute. And honestly, this is what you need after a long Monday. This is the tension reliever you want. Unless you're singing about, is there any bad, sad songs coming up that you've not told us about?
There's some sad
But
songs,
sad,
but,
sad,
but
happy
good
songs.
sad.
Sad,
You know,
happy.
like kind of, yeah, good sad.
It's going to be fine. We're here with you. Get ready for Quiet Houses in just about 5 minutes.